Happy Sunday morning, everybody. Welcome into the Ice Zone out at the old St. Louis Mills in Hazelwood. Consolation game of the City of Blues tournament between your Top Gun Bantams and the Southern Illinois Ice Hawks. Some old friends and a lot of former and current teammates of some of the Top Gun members squaring off today here in the Consolation of the City of Blues. Both teams finishing third in their respective divisions. The Ice Hawks finishing third in the blue division, a record of 0-2-1. They're tied coming against the Honey Badgers out of Kirkwood. Same team that the Top Gun squad had their lone win against. Top Gun finishing with 2 points in third place in the gray division at 1-2 on the tournament. After dropping a contest against the Rockets on Friday night, 4-1, and then last night against the Should-have-beens on the Plague-A-Rake at Centene, at a 3-0 final. All three of those goals coming early in the game. Ice Hawks, on the other hand, lost their final game last night against the same Rockets squad. Yeah, we were defeated by, that was a 5-goal differential game. I believe it was 6-1, so both meet here for their guaranteed fourth game, and it should be a fun one there between Top Gun and the Ice Hawks. Rockets and Should-have-beens discovered playing with a bit of an older squad, so even though Top Gun losing the 2 games, not a terrible showing as they held their own for most of those contests against some kids who were at least 2 years older than some of the players on this team. So good showing for them. They'll get a chance to come back at it next week as we will travel to South Bend, Indiana for the Pot of Gold at Notre Dame. First game there will be Friday night against Prime Time at the Compton Family Ice Arena on the Lefty rink. That's the main rink for the Fighting Irish. That'll be a 9:05 p.m. Eastern start, so 8 o'clock here back at home. Again, that's Friday night against Prime Time. That's a selects team out of Wisconsin. Saturday, they'll play 2 games, one against the Ice Dogs. That'll be at the Ice Box in South Bend. That's a 12:20 p.m. Eastern start. And then that evening, back to Compton against Team Kentucky out of Louisville. That an 8:55 Eastern time start Saturday night. Team set, ready to go here. We will play overtime here in the Consolation game. If it comes down to that, they will want a winner out of this one. Those rules we'll go over if we get to that point. Coach Kevin Uglowski coaching the Ice Hawks squad, while Kyle Pfizer, Vince Wittenberg, and Doug Kitstein on the bench for Top Gun. Top Gun breaks the huddle, and the Ice Hawks do the same. Hawks will send up Colby Wallace, Brant Haynes, and Charlie Henry making his Top Gun squad debut here today on the right side. Filling in for Brody Forsha, Ian Bowers, and Colin Guerin appear to be on the defensive line. Jackson Maxwell will get the start in net today for Top Gun. For the Ice Hawks, their opening line will be centered by Colin Schmittling. He'll be on, flanked by Bodie Struberg and Brady Mills, Charlie Bullmeyer, and Graham Blevins on defense with Mr. Hayden in net. Now we have our first whistle of the game. This one comes in offside. Top Gun with the face-off win. Far for Charlie Henry. Ice Hawks will shoot it into the Top Gun zone. Guerin fans on the wrap around. He'll turn it around, flip it up near board. Intercepted by Blevins at the point. Shoots that one in wide. Picked up by Guerin on the far side. He'll move it ahead to Haynes. Trying to hit Charlie Henry into the zone. Too far for him. Blevins will retreat to the corner and pick it up. Top Gun's going to take the opportunity to make a change. Wallace loses it. Near side to Struberg. He'll clear the zone. Kitstein back from This is yesterday morning's game. Flips it up to Ian Bowers. Will bring it out of the zone and give it up to Colby Wallace off his stick deep into the zone. D. Kemper follows him in. Wallace drop it back to him. Puts it into the circle, loses it. Wittenberg swings and misses in the circle, and it'll trickle to the corner. Schmittling battling there. D. Kemper picks it up. Far side for Kittstein in the circle. Takes a shot pad save. Sullivan looks to clear it out past the reach out stick of Wittenberg, and Cole Wigton will pick it up in the neutral zone. Bryce Haynes tips it ahead. Sullivan gets in the way of that. They'll clear it back to Kittstein in the neutral zone. Here's his own blue line. The head off the stick of Tyler Mueller. Callie Nuglowski trying to clear it away. Wigton able to hold it in on the blue line on the point. Moves ahead. That one batted down. Now D. Kemper smartly lets it go as it goes off of Wigton's hand. Avoids the hand pass, and they'll keep playing. Now D. Kemper gets a stick held by Nuglowski. Wittenberg will come in to help out behind the net. Pursued there by Chase Hill. Now Wigton comes in, gives him a bump, and Wittenberg able to get the puck back momentarily, loses it, and now gets it back again. Drops it back to Kittstein, but too far for Skittles. It trickles out of the zone. Top Gun has to reset with 11 minutes to go here in the first period. Haynes brings it back in, left side, top of the circle. Shot on that one, blocker save, and off the near boards. Skittles sends it back across. Haynes backs up, pulls it back, top of the circle. Shot on that one, deflected by Cameron Berube wide. Kittstein trying to keep it in. Gets a check there from Mason O'Sullivan. Mueller getting it out to Yednak on the far side. Landon trying to get it past Colton Stinson, intercepted there. Stinson tried to flip it in the zone. Top Gun changing. Nolan Moore battling Callie Nuglowski, brings it in. Mueller bumps him off the puck, and Brexton Peckrell chasing in. Trying to center it up for Berube. Shot scored! Oh, no, yes, no indication yet. As the net is off. Looked like it went in the inside of the net. No indication from the official. We'll say it went off the post, so. Stop that play, 10-19. No goal. Berube to the dot. Ice Hawks win it. Far side, Coffey clears it out. Max Krause picks it up over to Stinson. Back to Moore, near side. Comes in, got Berube in the middle, misses him. Pecker picks it up, puts a shot on, save there from Hayden. Now Pecker gets double teamed behind the net. Moore picks it up, trying to center it up, broken up by Blevins, trying to move it out. Krause trying to hold it in on the point, bounces over his stick. He'll trickle back to the Top Gun zone. Puts the brakes on. Berube now blows a tire himself, trying to poke it towards the middle for Caden. Up to Moore. Nolan in the slot on the backhand, shoots it in, tries to go 5-hole. Hayden down, stops the puck. 9:37 to go here in the first period. Top Gun currently living in the Ice Hawks end. Hawks trying to break out. Have yet to put a shot on Jackson Maxwell. Face off won by Liam Clark. Battles with Wallace. Nuglowski tries to clear it up. Wallace and Clark battle behind the Ice Hawks net. Bring it around near side. Wallace turns around, avoids a check from Clark. Callie steals it away, but Wallace steals it right back. Now Chase Hill put that off the boards and get it out. Guerin picks it up in the neutral zone. Coffey trying to bring it in. Haynes to Wallace. Brings it in. Moves through Clark. Dumps it back for Haynes. Too far. Picked up by Guerin. Drops it back to Bowers as Guerin goes down. Trickles into the corner. Henry gets a stick in there to break it up. Wallace comes out with it. In the circle. Shot on. Blocked by Hill. Bowers. For Top Gun. Trying to make a move. Poked away by Chase Hill again. Moves it up to Cameron Berube. Trying to get around Guerin. Held in there by Collin. Makes the move around Clark. Can't get the handle on as he's swarmed by Ice Hawks. Top Gun making the change. They're able to clear the zone. Coffey couldn't get a handle. Wigton off the bench. Picks it up, and Clark dumps him into the boards in front of his own bench. Over to Ian Bowers. Twin Bridges Lightning teammates bring it up. Bowers makes the move around Hill and through the slot. Poked away by Nuglowski into the corner. Cleared up. Wittenberg picks up the loose puck, tries to flip it in. That one intercepted by Hill in the slot. brings it out of the zone for the Ice Hawks. Loses it. Wittenberg backhands it for Dekemper. Comes in all alone, right side, streaking. Nuglowski grabs onto him a little bit, pushes him off the puck. No call there. She centers it up for Wigton, but that's poked away by Bodie Struberg. Dekemper picks it up again in the corner near side and dumps it back to the blue line. Too far for Skittles. He'll have to retreat. Top Gun has to reset. 7:41 to go here in the first period. No score between Top Gun and the Ice Hawks. Hill near side, off the boards, trying to get it out. Skittles trying to dump it back in, bouncing puck in the circle. Top Gun can't put it on. Now Wigton behind the net, pushes it back out towards the top of the zone. Mills pushes it back in. Mills clears it away through the legs of Bryce Haynes. Skittles have to pick it up in his own end. Trying to move it around, loses it to Mills on the backhand, in front, shot on, save there from Maxwell. Now gets over, gets the right leg out. Two quick saves there from Jackson. Keeps it a scoreless game with 7:02 to go. Ruby against Mueller in the dot, won by the Hawks. Blevins flips it in for Mueller in the circle. Guerin there to pick it up for Top Gun. He'll rim it around far side to Brexton Pecker. Tips it up and out of the zone, slows it down. Berube and Nolan Moore on the chase. Blevins has to retreat behind his own net. Stolen away by Berube. Centered by Moore, off a stick out to the point. Stinson gives it to Guerin. One-timer, Fans gets it back. Still loose top of the zone. Backhands it to Berube off his stick. Back to Stinson. Shoots it in. That one off a body. That's Bollmeyer in the way of that. Goes into the far corner. Stinson again far side, trying to put it down low, finally gets it through. Pecker chases Bollmeyer in the corner. Nolan Moore picks it up. Gary on the near side, dumps it back down again. O'Sullivan there to pick it up for the Ice Hawks, trying to clear it away. Moore picks it up, shoots that one just wide. Stinson steps up from the point, trying to backhand it in down low, picked up by Bollmeyer, and they shoot it out of the zone. Tyler Mueller from the point brings it in, shoots it on. That one goes wide. Takes a bounce. Yednak trying to backhand it on. Stinson able to get in the way of that. Now they're tied up behind Top Gun net. Caden Berube able to come out with it. O'Sullivan bumps him off to avoid the break, but Pecker picks it up at center. Brexton trying to pull it back to his forehand. Loses it. Guerin there to dump it down low once again. Moore will chase it into the corner. O'Sullivan steps up, 3 Hawks on him. Berube comes out with it in the circle. Shot on, kick save away from Hayden. Nuglowski picks it up far side, looking to clear and does. Out to center, Kitstein trying to put it over near side. Berube goes for the change, goes off a couple bodies. Top Gun gets it back. Entry pass off of Moore's stick, can't come in. Now Hill brings it out up the left wing. Pushed off by Bowers. Gets it back. Wallace now able to steal deep in the Top Gun end. And he'll keep it and brings it out across center ice. 1-on-3, blows a tire in the slot. Still hasn't able to get the shot on, goes just wide. Bowers tries to stick down the clearing attempt from Hill. They're going to say tipped it. No ices. Kitstein comes up, gets it back to Bowers at the point, leaves it for Charlie Henry. Henry with Wallace to his left, brings it into the zone. Hill swinging a miss and checks Henry into the boards. Drops him down. Wallace able to pick it up, gets it back up to Henry near side. Charlie takes a shot on. That one off the blocker and down. Hayden able to cover. 4:28 to go in the first. Another save there from Hayden. We got a face off here near circle in the Hawks end. Excuse me, far circle. Wallace and Clark to the dot now. One by Wallace. Back out to Bowers on the point. He'll turn around and back into the circle. Puts for the centering pass too far for Henry. Now Kitstein backhands it in. It goes wide. Wallace lifts Blevin's stick, trying to center it up. Sitting on the side of the net loose. Trying to wrap around. Wallace still looking for a center on his backhand. Dumps it out to the point. Haynes shoots it in. That one deflects high off of Bollmeyer and off the glass. Kitstein steps back in near side. Centering pass fanned on. Leaves it in the corner for Bollmeyer. Wallace there to steal it away, dumps it back, no one there. He'll have to chase it back. Clark trying to move it ahead, no one there again. Henry able to steal it back. Charlie bumped off by Cameron Berube. The shoulder limit around far side and clear the zone. Haynes steps up. Bryce brings it in all alone as Top Gun changer from the slot shot on. That went off the shoulder of Hayden and wide. Clark trying to get it out, caught by Wigton, sets it down the circle, shot on, that one deflects wide. Wittenberg goes to the front of the net as Wigton gets a cross check in the back. We're going to get our first power play of the game as Guerin controls. Maxwell goes to the bench for the extra skater on the delayed penalty, and now we'll get a touch of the puck by Charlie Bullmeyer, and we'll get our first penalty of the game as Graham Blevins will go for 2. 3:08 to go for a cross check. Clock is running. And I got to reset this here. Should be 3:08 with 2 minutes. They're going to leave it at 2:56, so we'll clear this and drop it down. There we go. One by Top Gun. And Dekemper trying to tip on the shot from Guerin, goes wide. Wittenberg pushes Hill off. Hill able to rip it around and clear. This should be icing on the Hawks, and it will be. We'll come back down and do it all over again. Ruby against Schmittling in the doubt. One by Top Gun again. No one there that gets under Petker's stick. Max Krause has stepped in, try to keep it in. Does. Berube in the corner. Tied up there with Petker. Gets it out to Krause, top of the circle. That shot off a Hill, right back to Moore. That shot, blocker save from Hayden. Able to clear it back to center. Max Krause picks it up there. Over the near side for Caden Berube. Cody Struberg able to pick his pocket away and bring it in for Top Gun, or excuse me, for the Ice Hawks, shorthanded. Cody looking for the center, picked up there by Krause. Goes to move it up and out of the zone. Hill picks it up at the blue line. He'll shoot it in deep. They're trying to kill it off. 104 left in Blevins' cross-checking Miner. Now Stenson brings it in all alone in the slot on his backhand, shoots it on, save made. Wallace will face up against Schmittling again. One again by Top Gun. Haynes, shot on, bouncing puck, goes down and in. Charlie Henry's going to get his first goal in his first game. He gets the first goal of the game. Power play goal for Top Gun, and it's 1-0. 1:51 to go here in the first period. Wallace and Mueller now for the face-off. One by the Hawks. O'Sullivan trying to move it ahead. Fans on it, gets it back. He puts it off the near boards. Wallace has to pick it up. His own end, going to move it out. Too far for Haynes. This will go the length. Should be icing, and it will be. So missed opportunity there for the Hawks. They had Brant Haynes streaking in the left side. Instead, they'll get a face-off in their own end. We'll have $1:39 to go on the clock. Hawks look to get this one back. Blevins and Bullmeyer on the back line. Yednak, O'Sullivan, and Mueller up front for the Ice Hawks. One by Top Gun. Kitstein going to bring it out of the zone, left side. Brings it in. Looking to pass it to Charlie, but instead took the shot, goes off Blevins and into the deep end of the ice. Now Haynes fans on the pass to Wallace. It'll trickle out of the zones. It's tipped away by Yednak. Coming over near side. Now Mueller gets in the way of that one, forces it in down low, gives Bowers a push in the back. Now Haynes collides. Both go down. Top Gun able to come out with us. Wallace comes left side, flips it out too far for Henry. Picked up by Blevins at the blue line. And it goes, trying to clear off a Skittles skate and goes down low. Him and Bollmeyer. Oh, Skittles just bounces off Charlie, and now DeKemper gives Bollmeyer a shot. From behind. Oh, now Bollmeyer gets him back. They might send them both. Charlie's going to go for the retaliation. Head contact. Roughing there. Oh, they just Justin Humaso, a roughing minor for Charlie Bollmeyer. Back to the power play goes Top Gun. They'll put out Wigton, Wittenberg, and DeKemper with Guerin and Haynes on defense. One again by Wigton. Gets it back to Haynes on the point. Cross ice for Guerin. One-timer wide off the boards. Wigton battling with Clark in the corner. Puts Uglowski down and takes out Wittenberg at the same time. Haynes from the point. Shot on. Glove save as Wigton tried to push it on. Now him and Hill shove each other in front. Hill didn't like Wigton's extra attack on his goalie. They'll do it again from the right side. One again by Wigton. Back to Wittenberg. He'll dump it back for Guerin. He'll shove it back down low for Wittenberg. Cross ice for Haynes. Top of the circle. Shot on. Deflected down and saved. And Hayden's still loose. Now they're going to blow it dead. As they say, he had it stopped. 18.6 to go. So a minute 33 on Bollmeyer's roughing minor. Same personnel will stay out for both teams. Wigton back to the dot against Liam Clark. This one won by the Hawks. They can't clear it. Wittenberg holds it in, gets it back to Guerin. Back cross ice for Haynes. Bryce steps up. Shot on. Another glove save from Hayden. .6 to go here in the first. Back to Wittenberg. Back to Guerin. Guerin goes to pass it and whiffs, but it stays in the zone. Gets it to Wittenberg. But that's off his stick down low. And that'll do it for the first period. So Top Gun, the one to break the ice first, get the goal from Charlie Henry. Power play goal. They'll have a 1 minute, 14 second power play going into the second. And a 1-0 lead. Top Gun playing with two teams this spring. They got the Bantams squad here and also a Pee Wee squad. 12U team made the championship game this morning. They played at 10:40 out on the USA rink at Centene. Once again against the Memphis Royals, the only team they lost to in the tournament, and dropped the championship 5-1. But congratulations to them, the first games of the spring together, and they make the championship game. So congrats to them. They'll play again in the Yeti here in a couple of weeks. Try to bring in more of those games if the schedules work out. Our game's just too close together on this one to bring too many of theirs. They were able to bring one, and this one shot in off sides. Face off in front of the Top Gun bench. Hopefully the schedule will be a little more favorable next Cinco de Mayo weekend. They'll bring in some more games. And by Top Gun, Kraus shoots it in. They're able to clear it away as Blevins. Now Kraus fans on the pass out, still in the top of the Top Gun zone. Gets it up too far for Pecker. They're going to say it went off the edge of Pecker's stick, tipped, keeping it live. Ruby meets Hill behind the net, steals it away, gets it to Moore. Out to the point for Kraus. Pestered there, and now by Jackson Coffey. Top Gun able to retain. Looking for the center. Ruby out to the point to Colton Stinson. Rears up, fires, bouncing puck in and right on It's not covered, but out of sight of the ref, as it was initially glove saved by Hayden. Rested up against his right foot. They blow it dead, so we'll change everybody out. 19 seconds left in the power play for Top Gun. We'll try to put another one here and take a 2-0 lead. One from Wallace. Haynes shoots it in, puts that one off of Wallace, gets it back, top of the circle. That one deflected by Schmittling high and wide. Henry gets it, trying to push it out to Kitstein. Now he swings and misses it. Has to chase it back in. Schmittling able to tie him up along the far boards. Struberg trying to hold it in, can't. Top Gun able to escape. Wallace brings it in the zone. On his backhand in the slot. Off of body, that was Hill. Gets it back. Gets it up to Bryce Haynes, who takes a shot. Penalty over. Now the deflection goes off the pads and in. Oh, they're going to call it a high stick. They're going to give him a high stick on the knockdown. No protest from the bench, though. Hawks get away with it. That'll stop the clock with 11:28. Ball's back to the dot for Haynes. Tips it ahead. Picked off there by Bohlmeyer. They try to clear. Skidstein can't put it in. Out. Henry comes over, helps him out, puts it down low. Wallace chases Bohlmeyer behind the net. Gets it back to Haynes. Brandt trying to shoot it in. Now in front. Wallace a shot on that one saved. Hayden keeping him in it as he's faced 15 already here early in the second period. Link to the ice. Haynes picks it up there behind his own net. Goes to move it out. That's off of O'Sullivan's skate, but right onto the tape. Colby Wallace. Brant Haynes comes in. Gets Bohlmeyer all turned around. Shot. That one off the shoulder. Another save there for Hayden. Haynes trying to go for the top corner. Now Wittenberg dumps it back for center. Bowers gets taken out. Wigton gets it back. Avoids the check. Has to retreat back to center. Gets it over to Guerin near side. Up to Bowers. Brings it in the middle. Makes a move around Mills. Down to a knee. Brings it up. Shot. That one off the shoulder and off the glass. Guerin trying to shoot it on. Flips it. Wittenberg able to get it. That one tipped on in. Wigton gets the goal. Wittenberg flipped it towards the net. Cole Wigton able to deflect it down into the 5-hole. And with 10:20 to go in the second, Top Gun with a 2-0 lead. This one won by Top Gun all the way back to Maxwell. Has to shoot it out of the net. Guerin. Far side for Dekemper. Trying to tip it ahead. Loses it off Bauer's stick. Good play there by Mueller. Tried to shoot it in. Puts it right into Guerin's pants. Now in front. Yednak puts the shot on. Kick saved by Maxwell. Mueller keeps it in. Looking for Yednak again in front. That one tipped away by Dekemper. Now Bauer is able to bring it out. Best shot for the Hawks here since early in the first, and now they'll bring it in offside as Dekemper in a half step ahead of Bowers on the right side. Will bring it out near side here on the neutral zone faceoff. Caden Berube against Tyler Mueller. Won by Top Gun. Kraus brings it in. Max pulls it around, top of the circle, shot on save. Pecker picks it up, another shot, another save. That one off the stick and wide. Buglowski loses it to Moore. Trying to get it out for Kraus. He gets tied up by O'Sullivan far side. Get it back. That one deflected on. Doesn't never get through. Goes off Mueller. Now Berube shot on. That one saved there by Hayden. Another good save there. Has Petker right in front of him, trying to get the deflection in. Top Gun wins it again, but not clean. Simpson has to step up from the point top of the circle. Gets help from Petker, shoots it down low. Hawks get it, rim it around. Kraus, far side, picks it off, gets it to Moore. Centering pass for Petker, doesn't get a lot on. Now this backhanded shot by Berube saved. Cameron Berube avoids her brother and shoots it out of the zone far side and then to the top gun end. Krause has to retreat back to pick it up. Trying to move it up and out. Gets clear of the zone. Pecker trying to tip it ahead. Mueller there to pick it up. Bohlmeyer in front of his own blue line. Intercepted by Verubi. Gets it over to Pecker near side. Turns around, shoots it down low. Top gun going to go for the change. Blevins picks it up in the corner. Cross eyes up and out. No one there. Everyone pinched to the left side. But they might be able to get ahead of Kittstein. Clark half second late getting to it. Kittstein able to get in the way, but they can't clear it. Now in front. Oh, broken up by Stinson. As Coffey sitting on the doorstep. Stinson crosses center ice, dumps it in, and goes for his change. Blevins around far side for Coffey. Able to tip it around Haynes and get it out. Coming in 3-on-1. Coffey down the left side. Shot on. Pocker save from Maxwell. Bounces out in front. Coffey whips on the shot. And now Top Gun trying to tip it ahead. Henry. Tips on. That one poked away by Hayden. Blevins trying to clear it out. Haynes steps up from the point trying to dump it in. Bohlmeyer there to pick it up. He'll bring it out for the Hawks. Shoots it down the length of the ice. That misses everyone. Now the icing on the Ice Hawks. 7:44 to go. Top Gun will get an offensive zone face-off to Hayden's left side. Wigton wins the face-off, but past Guerin clears the zone out to center. Now Struberg picks it up for the Ice Hawks, brings it in left side. No choice but to dump it down low. Mills will chase it. Guerin wins the race to it. Rattles around far side out to Bowers, who tries to clear it. Kept in by the Hawks. Now Guerin takes this one off the face. Schmittling able to turn around the blue line, dumping in down low. Mills has to chase in again against Guerin. Up to Bowers. Puts it in the middle. Dekemper able to pick it up and shoot it out. Trying to hit Cole Wigton. Gets a stick lifted by Hill. Now picks it up behind the net. Wittenberg in front of him. Gives it up to him. Now back to Guerin on the blue line. Cross eyes to Bowers. Passes it in. That one intercepted by Hill. Now Wittenberg trying to bump him off. Hill recovers. Able to clear the zone. Wigton all over his back. No call. Wigton, Bowers, Wittenberg all battling Bodie Struberg. Bowers comes out with it. Cross for Dekemper. He'd turn around and bat it in. Intercepted there by Struberg and shot back down length of the ice. Maxwell steps out. Intercept Mills and shoot it away. Schmittler trying to clear around Colin Guerin. Makes a move around. Nice move there and gets it out of the zone. Bowers picks it up. Forward to take the change. Guerin will bring it in all alone. Top of the circle, shot on. Easy glove save there for Hayden. That'll stop the clock at 6:15. Ruby runs it back to Nolan Moore. Can't get a clear shot on. Poked away by Blevins far side. O'Sullivan battling under his skates, able to tip it out. Past Max Krause, has to retreat back into their own end. Stinson up the near side off Petker's stick and into the zone. He and O'Sullivan meet in the corner. Pecker backs off, intercepts the pass from O'Sullivan. Now Mueller comes in to help out up to Yednak on the near boards. He'll backhand it out of the zone. Krause there to get it at center ice. Moore turns around the blue line, going to put it in. No choice but to just try to dump it. Picked off in the circle by Blevins, and he'll come back over near side. Ruby picks it up. Turns around, flips it out. That one intercepted by Blevins. Shoots it in, but that's offside. Mueller trying to race out of the zone, about a step and a half too late. Yednak trying to hold it in over his stick and back into their own end. Bohlmeyer clears it out. Wallace there to pick it up. Makes a move around Bohlmeyer. Gives it up. Henry! Shot! Score! Beautiful little pass there from Colby Wallace over to Charlie Henry. He's got both goals today making the most of his start. And 2 of the 3 goals, excuse me. Wigton with the second, Charlie with the first and third, and 3-0 lead for Top Gun here midway through the second period. Won by the Hawks all the way back in their own end. Henry pressuring Hill. He goes down. Hill able to come out with it. Tries to put it off the boards. Kept in there by Skittles. Gets it back to Henry. Henry looking for the hat trick. Said that one poked away. Haynes steps up trying to hold it in. It trickles out, and that'll be an offsides. On Top Gun, they'll take the opportunity to make the change. Wittenberg, Wigton, and Dekemper back out for Top Gun. Clark, Cameron, Berube, and Coffee out for the Hawks up front. Callie, Ugloski, and Hill on the back line for the Hawks. Guerin and Bowers back out for defense for Top Gun. This one in front, Wigton take a shot on point blank. That one covered up by Hayden. Cole was looking to get his second. Back out, circles out of the zone. Wittenberg trying to hold it in and can't. Now Clark streaks up the left side with it. Leaves it, shot on, glove save there from Maxwell. He'll hold on, stop the clock. 4:43. Wigton wins it back to Bowers. Up to Dekemper, back to Wigton. Got Wittenberg on his left side. He'll bring it in as Hill pushes him off. Nuglaski will chase it back behind her own net. Wigton chasing there, trying to bump her off. Wittenberg able to intercept the puck. Gets it to Dekemper. Looking for the center. Instead goes top of the zone to Guerin. Back to Dekemper. Colton with a goal in yesterday morning's game. One-timer from Wittenberg. He misses, goes right through his legs. Has to recover, back out to Bowers. That one shot in, deflected wide. Now Wittenberg takes a shot on. Pad save from Hayden, still bouncing in front. Wigton turns around, shoots it back on. Now tucked in. I believe that's Dekemper's going to get that one as Wigton threw it in towards the net. Dekemper there to get the trickle through on the far side. Colton has a goal on the day, and that's 4-0 Top Gun with 4:04 to go in the second. Face-off won by the Hawks. Blevins trying to move it ahead. Picked off by Moore on the far side. Up to Berube into the zone. Far side. Shoots it on. Blocker save right to Pecker Tate. Turns around. Shoots that one off the side of the net. Far side. Max Krause in the corner. Down low. Blevins bumps him off. Schmittling picks it up. Trying to get it out to Mills. Brady Mills. They're 2-on-1. He and Struberg. Flips that one in. That one blocker save, and Jackson able to knock it down and cover it up. As Berube was bearing down on Brady Mills. Ketstein with the face-off behind, dumps it. No one there. Struberg centering it up, picked up there by Berube. He'll backhand it out of the zone. Pecker chases Bollmeyer in. No icing. They wave it off. Bollmeyer trying to backhand it out. Haynes picks it up at the point. Comes top of the circle. That one off of Blevins' hand. Knocks it down almost and in. Now centering pass from Pecker goes under Moore's stick. Skittles has to kick it in from the point. In front, Berube. Can't get anything on, still bouncing around. Hawks trying to clear it away. Haynes uses his foot to keep it in. Schubert tried to clear but couldn't. Back down low for Pecker. Braxton trying to get it in front, puts it off the side of the net. Rubio pick it up instead, looking for the wraparound. Instead it gets picked off. Good play there by Schmittling. Back to the point. Haynes shoots it in. That one goes wide. Moore to Berube. Can't get a handle on it. Shoots that one wide to the far side. Moore behind the net comes out with it. Off the boards intended for Haynes, but too far for him. That'll go the length. Jackson will play it anyway. Avoids the icing call. Haynes picks it up. Skates around far side, tips it up ahead and out of the zone off the stick of Graham Blevins. Henry picks it up, trying to put it back in. Now they got to reset. Brant was already in the zone. Had to come back, touch up. Wallace up to Bryce. He'll put it in. Brant will chase. Blevins behind his own net. Into the skates of Brant Haynes. Steals it away. Gets help there from Charlie Henry. Out in front, Colby Wallace can't find it between his legs. Trying to put it on. Off of Haynes' stick and behind the net. Shot comes out. Ice Hawks able to clear it away as Struberg shoots it down the length of the ice. Now the icing on the Ice Hawks with 1:43 to go here in the second period. Ball's trying to win it back. Jednak and Mueller able to steal away, but Henry able to intercept the pass for O'Sullivan, try to put it on. Now Wallace again, back out, top side to Guerin, makes the move around, shoots it in. That one off of Henry's skate. Poked away by Hayden near side. Jednak tips it up and out of the zone for the Hawks. Bowers chases back. Jednak hot on its trail. Still trickling out. Bowers able to gather it in. Turns around and coming back the other way. Up to Wallace on the near side into the zone. Colby in the circle, gets a whack from Newglowski, centering pass for Henry, bumped off by Hill. Now Wallace again, shot on, save and covered by Hayden. Mueller against Wigton now on the near side face-off as we're now under a minute here in the second. Jednak brings it out of the zone. Got Wittenberg hot on his trail. He'll dump it in down low. He'll chase it in. O'Sullivan far side against Kraus. Max able to tip it up ahead. Hill steps up trying to keep it in. Wigton able to poke it free. Callie Newglowski chased by Elliott Wittenberg into the far side. Puts it off the boards. Elliott able to pick it up. Centers it up for Wigton, but too far for him. Hill trying to bring it out. Gets sent into the boards by Wigton. Mueller, top of his own zone. Can't corral it. And Wittenberg on his backhand trying to flip it in towards the net. Dekemper there off his stick and into the corner. Centered up. Wigton dumped in front of the net. It's going to be a penalty again on the Ice Hawks. Hill going to go this time. And they'll signal what it is, cross-check or interference, one of the two in front of the net. Either way, 20 seconds to go, and Top Gun back to the power play. And by more. Back to Stinson, flips it down low, 15 seconds to go in the second. Pecker behind the net, pushed off by Blevins. Moore trying to win it back. Clark there to pin it against the board. He's going to try to kill the clock out, and that ought to do it. 2 seconds, one, and that'll be it for the second period. Top Gun will go to the third with a minute 39 left on the man advantage and a 4-0 lead here at the Ice Zone. One more period to play here, and then Bantams will have practice Tuesday night at the Recplex before we all leave Friday morning heading for South Bend, Indiana. Once again, tournament weekend at University of Notre Dame. 14 divisions, so no round robins between other divisions. So we'll eventually play someone twice, whether it's in the consolation game or championship games, yet to be seen. Hope the team's a little more evenly matched at Notre Dame than they were here for the City of Blues, and then Cinco de Mayo weekend back here in St. Louis for the Yeti, and perhaps a couple of other friendlies against maybe the AAA Blues or Junior Blues or Chicago Fury. Still trying to work those out, and we get some more games as the team will skate through the end of June into July, I believe. Ice Hawks trying to get on the board here. They control the puck early here in the third period as they're on the kill. Now Clark dumped at the blue line. Top Gun able to clear it away up the far side. Berube makes the move around 2-on-1. Got Nolan Moore. Oh, too far for him into the corner. Moore trying to make the move around. Good job there from Blevin to pick it away, but Haynes picks up on the point. Bryce shot on. Trying to tuck it in near side. Instead, glove save. Whoa. That must have what I did with the clock there. 12:29. And at 9 left on the power play. There we go. Something happened weird there. So all good to go now as Haynes shoots one off the face-off. Save there from Hayden. They'll control it inside. Wallace drops it back for Henry. 2 goals on the day for Charlie. Looking for his third. Haynes out in front. Shoots that one on point blank right into the chest. Hayden already down, giving him the whole top half of the net. Instead, he puts it right on the H. Easy save there. Wallace will go back to the dot against Struberg. Now this one shot in, another save. Win. Haynes, instead of taking a shot, ships it over to Kitstein. Back to Bryce Haynes, top of the circle. Shot on, that one off of Wallace's backside, and he's able to pick it up and get it back out to Bryce. Thinks about it, shoots it over to Kitstein instead in the far circle. That one shot on, that one deflected away. I don't know if it went off a body or off of Hayden's glove. Haynes picks it up back, that one off the bottom of the net and wide. Bryce flips it in down low for Wallace. This one shot high from the point. Kitstein picks it up again far side. 9 seconds left on the power play. Now, Uglaska trying to peel it away far side and does. Steals it away from Haynes, trying to move it up, pushed off by Henry. Brandt steals it back in front for Wallace. Shot on, that one deflected. I think Blevins got a stick on that before it got through. Now the centering pass intercepted by Blevins. Pushes it out, can't clear. Bryce picks it up in the circle. Shoots it in 5-on-5 now. As Brandt gives it back over to Bryce from the top of the circle. That one shot and scored. That one beats him over the glove side. And you take 5 shots. One of them's going to go in. That one does. It beats Hayden over the glove. It's the back of the net and 5-0 score for Taka. I don't know what's going on with the clock here today. I believe we may have a running clock at the drop of the puck. We'll have to wait and see. Face off won by the Hawks, and they shoot that one into the top gun end. Bauer's there to pick it up. Hits it out to Dekemper at center. Colton brings it in. He'll dump it in down low. Wigton will pull up in front of the net. Wittenberg goes for it in the corner, trying to center it up. Backhanded to Dekemper. Now broken up by Schmittling in front. Back out to Guerin. That one knocked down and in. And they will let the clock run. So number 6 unofficially for Top Gun. Second of the day for Cole Wigton as he gets a second deflection goal. This line producing 2 of the 6 goals today. One again by Bowers up to Wigton. Pushes it in for Dekemper through the slot. That one poked away by Hill and clears the zone. Bauer will pick it up near center. The clock will continue to run here now until the end of the game. Wittenberg trying to hit Wigton. Gets between his skates and his stick and gets it in. This one, nice play there from Guerin to poke it away. Back to Dekemper to Guerin. Shot score. 7-0 as Colin Guerin gets in on the action. Puts one in on the back door as they split the defense, come in 2-on-1, a little back and forth between he and Dekemper. And that'll make it 7-0. Ruby against Mueller. One by the Hawks. Jednak trying to bring it in, rolls off the toe of his stick. It's help from Mason O'Sullivan near side. Up to Mueller. Tyler brings it in, trying to get around Stinson on his backhand, looking for the center through the legs of O'Sullivan. Now the shot on by Jednak and O'Sullivan, both saved by Jackson Maxwell. So a couple of shots there for the Hawks. Almost get one to flip through. Jackson able to kick his leg out there on his stomach. Keep it out. Now Jednak trying to shoot it on, intercepted by Stinson. That goes out to Petker, sitting at center. Shoots that one in 5-hole and scores. Brexton Petker with a goal. Nice job there from B to skate in hard and shoot that one on. Gets it through the 5-hole. And 8-0 now. Time continues to tick away. 8:15 now to go in the game. Mueller, O'Sullivan, and Jednak will stay out for the Hawks. Blevins and Bollmeyer on the back line for the Hawks. Berube, Petker, and Moore up front for Top Gun. Kitstein and Bryce Haynes out now on defense. Kitstein picks up the wraparound. Sullivan trying to intercept this one, flipped in front, bouncing puck in the slot. Berube shot that one high off the glass. Jednak, far side, centers it up for Mueller. He comes in, got O'Sullivan on the trail, leaves it for him. Nice little drop. Mason couldn't get a good shot. Now Jednak steps up, shoots that one on, deflected off of Maxwell, sticking high. Petker off the boards out to Berube. Poked away by Bollmeyer. Jednak picks it up in the neutral zone, trying to bring it in. Now he'll turn around and flip it down low past O'Sullivan. He'll chase it in far side. Haynes picks it up. Whip it around again on this side. Petker out of the zone. Tips it ahead for Brandt. Comes in. Top of the circle. Leaves it for Wallace. Too far for him. Goes into the corners. He gets tied up with Clark. Sullivan gets a stick on it. Leaves it out top of the zone. Kitstein shot on. That one to the far side. Wide open net, and Top Gun couldn't put it in. Instead comes back out for Kitstein. Fans onto O'Sullivan, can't clear it. Top Gun able to hold it in. 6:40 to go and the clock ticking. Centering pass through everyone. O'Sullivan and Kitstein battle. Kitstein able to poke it down low. Now he and Nuglowski along with O'Sullivan battling there. Get it out to Haynes on the point. That one shot and goes wide off the board and around. Far side. Kicked in, sticked away by Hayden. That off a little bit. They're going to let it play as Henry gets it out to Haynes. Pass to Wallace through his legs. Jednak over trying to break it up. Can't do it. Henry dumped in front of the net by Nuglowski, and now we're going to get a penalty. Perhaps another net just off, okay. Face off here to Hayden's left side. And then Clark against Cole Wigton. One back to Guerin. Cross ice for Bowers. He fans on it. Goes off the heel of the stick and down low. Dekemper has to go battle for it. There. Knocked into the circle. Ice Hawks trying to clear. Can't pick it up. Now Wigton goes down as he battles with Clark. Met in the corner by Hill. Blevins bumps Dekemper off as the puck trickles around far side. Bowers. Turns around on the backhand, gets it to Dekemper. Trying to center it for Wittenberg up top, instead off the stick of Coffee and out of the zone. Bowers trying to steal it back, trying to go through the legs of Liam Clark, poked away and back into their own end. Near side for Colin Guerin. He'll bring it up the near side, up to Wittenberg. He'll tip it in the zone. Off the stretched out hand of Dekemper, and then low it goes. Turns around looking for help. Wittenberg in the corner to get it. Off the boards trying to get it to the point. Guerin had cheated into the middle. Cameron Berube there to intercept and kick it out for the Ice Hawks. Stinson all the way back. They'll blow this one dead for icing. That'll kill 20 seconds or so off the clock. 4:30 to go, and we're still trickling away. One by the Hawks and Liam Clark. Can't control, still sitting in the slot. Pecker comes up with it, looking for somebody to pass it to. Picks up his head and sees Stinson far side. Gets down low to Moore in the center for Kraus. Max shoots it on. That one's saved there from Hayden. Another win there for Peckers. He's pushed down by Schmittling. Now he comes over, gives Kraus a bump. Puck trickles out to Moore. He tries to put one on Mueller there to get a stick in the way and forces it down low. Behind his own net, Mueller trying to get it up and out. O'Sullivan has it on the stick, gets it up to Mills. Brady turns around, and meets Max Kraus face to face. They battle again here at center. Late game bumping and going on. Struberg able to pick up the loose puck in his own end, trying to get it around and out. Moore steps up to keep it in for Top Gun. Backhanded in front, bouncing puck goes through. Kraus picks it up top of the circle and puts it down low once again. Stick on the ice, that's Hayden's. He's without a stick right at the moment. Kraus gets to Pecker all alone. Shoots a shot, that one wide and off the boards. Far side, Kraus. Looking for the center again, so he keeps it himself, trying to put it on. Hayden's got his stick back. Gets it up to O'Sullivan, trying to pull it back against Moore. Moore kicks it out of the zone. Top Gun to reset. 2:26 to go in the game. Top Gun puts it in. Berube gets it to Haynes, tried to put one on, pushed off by Bullmeyer and Mueller. And Schmittling able to clear the zone out to Mills. Off the stick of Henry. Mills picks it up again. He'll turn around, flip it in. Should be, now they'll wade that off. No icing under 2 minutes. Kitstein behind his own net. Gets it out too far for Charlie Henry. He'll let that go the length. That one should be icing, it will. So 1:45 to go, and this likely the last sequence of the game coming up. Fairly tight game through 1-0 lead for Top Gun. They drop in 2 more during the second period. 3 more, then 4 more here in the third. Will officially go down as 5-0 as they have outshot Ice Hawks 35-9. Unofficially, Haynes from the circle, shot on. That one off the glove and high. So gone off the glass in the netting. I'll reset it on Hayden's right side. Top Gun will change it out. Wheaton back to the dot against Liam Clark, and we're under a minute. Puck drop there, picked up by Dekemper. He'll backhand that on off the glass to the near side. Guerin turns around to put it out to the point to Wittenberg. Too far for him, and Coffey able to get it out. Hawks pulls up the brakes, gets it back. Oh, shot on goes wide as he had Bowers stumbling backwards. Dekemper in his own end, trying to clear it away. Blevins reaches out and dives for it, can't reach it. And he'll trickle into the Hawk zone. Hill back to pick it up, 26 seconds to go. That one, nope, they're going to say no tip. Icing's a call, and that'll do it. 17 seconds left, and time we get this one reset, game will be over. So Top Gun finishes strong on the weekend. They'll finish with 2 wins and 2 losses. Lone win in round robin play against Kirkwood Honey Badgers, and then here in the consolation game against some friends from the Ice Hawks. Good team effort there as they put 36 shots on net, get 8 of them to go through. Most of those here in the third period. Teams meet at center ice, shake hands. Great, almost friendly type atmosphere for a game. So once more, Top Gun 8, Hawks 0, and we will see you all again Friday night from the University of Notre Dame in South Bend, Indiana. Again, Friday night, a 9:05 p.m. Eastern, 8:05 puck drop here back at home, and we'll see you then from the Compton Family Ice Arena. Until then, thanks for watching, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time.